kind of like a rock star. We wish that we could be that free, that irresponsible. At the same time, we despise him because we can't be like him or because society says that he shouldn't be like that.
Leporello is the servant of Don Giovanni, sort of stuck with this insane, depraved, dark person who I can't seem to get rid of myself.
I think the main thing is his unrelenting confidence. He walks into a room and he's an alpha male, and suddenly panties are dropping like around him, and he can't stop it. If only it were that easy. You could call him the ideal lover because he becomes whatever that person really, really wants in their deepest heart. In the case of Donna Anna, he takes advantage of the fact that she's asleep. And he kind of enters this dream state with her where she wants to go there with him, but of course her morals kind of hold her back. Elvira he's already had.
She saw the rebel in her. He's a man and he can do what he wants, and I have always wanted that same freedom. I think Donna Elvira knew his number, knew what he was about. When he figures that out, it frightens him, which is why he runs from her. And she knows this and tries to track him down.
And she is just loco for him.
He has pushed her crazy button to the point that she can't return from the crazy that she's gone to. But then I think that there's that part of her that just wants to save him from himself.
Zerlina is a peasant girl who's getting married when she first enters the scene. She tells Mazzetto, her new husband, to just leave her alone with this man that she just met.
All he has to do is kind of show himself. Say, you have the gold standard or you have the bronze standard. Which is it going to be?
He's so much more sensual and more settled in his skin, it seems, than Mazzetto is. I'm really, really glad that I knew Dan before coming into this production because it gets pretty physical.
I wouldn't say this is shying away from some overt sexuality.
It's life. It's a lifelike and real production, and people are intimate with each other, and it's funny. You know, you're doing it, and then you're thinking, okay, now where does my arm have to go, and should I put my leg down? But as soon as Zerlina takes that path, she realizes the error that she's made, and she tries to repent later in Batti Batti. Convinces him that she didn't mean to do it. It wasn't her fault. She was tricked.
Working with Christopher Alden has been unlike any experience I've ever had on stage.
It gives you a lot of freedom. If you decide to go really far with something almost as a lark, it could end up in the show. And that's not a bad thing because we end up with moments that I think are kind of unexpected.
It's amazing how well Christopher knows the score. He doesn't just know our lines, he sings along with the flute line randomly and then the cello line.
Luckily, we've had time in the staging process to really explore this in a way that most companies, they just don't flat out give you the time to do. They've been so open to his ideas in terms of really exploring the depravity of Don Giovanni. It gets sort of real and in your face.
Oh, it just makes it so much more visceral and personal. And I'm really excited for people to see it.
I think it can transport you into the drama of Giovanni unlike anything you've seen.
No one is going to fall asleep in this production, absolutely not, for sure.